Good afternoon, YouTube. It's Thursday, December 9th, 2:18 p.m. I almost said good morning because this is functionally my morning. And for what it's worth, I was up earlier today. I really was. I forget what time. I've been, honestly, I didn't sleep well at all last night. I kept waking up at random hours. And yeah, it was another one of those really kind of craving, really kind of craving the things that a man that's been with a woman for a long time craves when he wakes up in the middle of the night. But yeah, Priscilla stayed the night with me in my bed, and actually participated in a little bit of bedroom fun on oh gosh, what night was it? Tuesday night. Tuesday night, yeah. But solid no last night, solid no Wednesday night. So, wait, my bad. It would have been Monday night. Ah, it's bad how that bad. I'm sitting here documenting my days, and they still blur together so bad. Um, yeah, Monday night, which is yeah, and I guess the reason I was thinking Tuesday night is I got home earlier than normal on Tuesday night, and I could have spent Tuesday night with her, but she insisted on being alone on the couch on Tuesday night. Um, so, yeah, I did come home earlier than normal on Tuesday night. So yeah, a little a little a little random 11 finally happened on Monday. Tuesday night, by herself on the couch. Wednesday night by herself on the couch, and now it's Thursday. So I don't know. I don't even know what to make of that. Other than maybe she finally had a little itch that needed scratched, and now that it's scratched, she's expired to the point it won't need scratched again for what, another 3 months? Do I have any choice but to wait another 3 months? I don't know. A friend of hers who 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 I thoroughly overshared with, who at this point isn't even responding to me, but just has mentioned to Priscilla that I'm oversharing with her. Of course, here I am on YouTube oversharing with the world, right? So, what difference does one friend make? Uh, Her one friend. Yeah, I guess the one thing I pointed out to her friend is that we usually see that particular friend at the Wander Inn, which, to be honest, is probably my favorite place to go for karaoke. That isn't isn't where I'm not running the show, and it is a lot more fun for me as a host to go someplace else for karaoke. Just because when I'm running the show, it's such an intense thing. I've got so much going on. I can't really I am the show, but at the same time, I don't really get to be a part of it. I don't get to really, you know, get loose, have fun like everybody else. And anyway, at Wondering is nice. Like most everybody, it's people I've known, and not close friends or anything, but just generally speaking, just people I've known from hanging out in bars and hosting in bars in this neighborhood. Most of the people there I've known, and singing karaoke at other bars in this neighborhood, most of the people that hang out at Wander Inn, I've known for years and years. In fact, the host and her husband, actually they kind of co-host together. I've known them, I want to say I've known them 17 years. So, I mean, I've known them way, way, way longer than I've known her and Priscilla. So yeah, that's that. It's anyway. The friend of hers I haven't known as long. She's kind of recently moved here from. Oh man, she's told me where she's moved here from, but I completely forget. Wish there was a path going where I'm walking here. It's going down the Crosscut Canal path, which I've complained. I've said it before that at least the thing I find most annoying about that path is that where it ends. It just kind of goes around the curve where the canal goes underneath it, which of course makes sense, but there's no real connection. It just happens to attach to McDowell over there. I guess I can walk over there just so you can see it. There's people already waiting at the bus stop. People already waiting at the bus stop. They do actually look to be waiting for the bus. So hopefully I'll be able to see it and stop and get to it on time from here. First, I'm limited to 3 minutes of video. I've only shot a little over 5 at this point, though. Yeah, I'm shooting on that phone. Having space issues, and this one's got space. So here we go. Yeah, this is where the path ends, and there's no multi-use or pedestrian crossing here. Like perhaps if there was a hawk here to take you to the other side of McDowell, and granted that wouldn't do anything good for traffic, but it would at least make the end of this path right here at this McDowell sidewalk, that on a stretch of McDowell that has no bike route, it would make it make sense. Because as it is right now, it's this multi-use path ending here, this bike route ending here is just nonsensical. I mean, it would even make sense if they expanded in the right of way going westbound to maybe over, where the Hohokam Expressway starts, the 143 starts, going south, because that's that light in front of me, that's the beginning of that. Now, as you can see, the Crosscut Canal continues further south. You can kind of see that stuff in the distance, I hope. It's not too blocked by cars and that ugly-ass billboard. The billboard doesn't look as bad from the front, but boy, is it ugly from this side. Yeah, it would also be useful if maybe there was an underpass or an overpass for pedestrians, or some kind of routing over to the light over there, and the bike path continued southbound along the canal, and that easement there. But it doesn't. It just ends right here on it just ends like, well, that guy's jogging and he took off on the sidewalk, which is good. And the sidewalk is really not a place bicycles belong. But this road is really not a place bicycles are safe. So yeah. Come on, Phoenix. Bicycle infrastructure needs to not have nonsensical dead ends like this. But yeah, as somebody who, often rides a bus, I think a path just straight across the grass, a paved path, a cement path, straight across the grass, kind of the way I walk to that bus stop would be useful. All right, I can see my bus stopping, so I better wrap up what I was saying here. I'm going to have another one of those where I lead into one of my big life problems that has me so messed up in the head. And never, you'd be like, well, what's he even talking about? Like, I know he's not happy with his girlfriend. What's going on? So, so her friend, one of the things that she's been doing, so the girlfriend's been doing so much that just has me so upset, is when we're at that bar, because there's so many people that have known me for such an extended period of time, and that have known her and I as a couple for such an extended period of time, is when we're there, she'll just front like we are so physically intimate, like it's PDOP all the way when we're together, and she'll touch on me and feel on me and stuff in the bar, to give that appearance that, oh yeah, well we're, that's my man, don't nobody mess with my man. But then as soon as we get home, she'll roll up, and I'm usually riding with her because I haven't had a vehicle in quite some time. She'll roll up in the alley by the door and stop for me to get out, and I'll go inside while she goes further down the way to park her car. And to be honest, I wouldn't be bothered if she parked in my reserved spot. It's not like I'm parking in my reserved spot, but she just doesn't. And I don't know why. I haven't asked her about that, but whatever. So she goes further down and parks in the uncovered parking. And it'll be some time until she comes in. Now, what she does in that car, between the time that I go in and the time that she goes in, I really don't know. I think she sits out there and smokes. And she's so unhappy that I periodically get involved with other women. But the reality was that, maybe I'd be more concerned about keeping my, having some kind of fidelity to her if she stopped smoking. And she told me over a decade, yeah, I'm gonna quit smoking. I've seen zero effort to quit smoking. Absolutely none. And if she spent as much time sucking on me as she spends sucking on cigarettes, I'd probably be a lot less better person, at least in that department. Throwing that out there. Yeah, I'm a non-smoker, and I really do not find smoking and smokers to be attractive. In fact, when I see a random woman out